I'm Simona Di Silvestro and I'm a reserve driver for the Tag Heuer Porsche Formula E team. I think my racing career kind of started a bit through my dad. You know, he has a car dealership back in Switzerland and he was always really passionate about racing. I always used to watch racing with him, and he kind of told me that I was only quiet as a baby when like Formula One or some racing was on TV. So I think I had the racing bug quite early, and that's how it really kind of started. When I was about 16 years old, it was time to move into cars as a racing driver does, and the options weren't really kind of clear. I did 1 year in Formula Renault in Italy, which went quite well, but after that, like always, you know, there's a lot of things in racing that have to come together, sponsorship and also being in the right team. And I actually got the opportunity to go to the US. I went there when I was 17, almost won the championship. And then my career kind of really took off because I was able to do Formula Atlantics a few years, which is kind of the Indy Lights of now. And then I did 4 years of Indy cars, which is pretty special because it's a big category. It's really fast cars, really big races, and was quite successful there. And then my journey, took me back to Europe with Formula One. I did test a little bit of Formula One with Sauber, which was kind of always a big dream of mine. So it was quite exciting. And even looking at it back now, you know, I've been so lucky to have been racing all over the world, and it's been pretty special to also race all kinds of different cars. If you're racing, you shouldn't have, you know, fear. You know? I think if you start being scared getting in a race car, you know, it's maybe time to stop or something like that. Because at the end of the day, it is still a sport, you know, where you are traveling quite fast against walls, and anything can happen. You have to take the chances. You know, if I look at my career and why I am here today is because, you know, when there was an opportunity, I took it. You know, I wasn't afraid to go to the US when I was 17. I wasn't afraid to go to Australia and live there because at the time that was really the only chance to keep my racing career going. And here I am today, you know, with Porsche. So it's quite exciting how the journey goes, and definitely you have to dare and go for it. Right now in Formula E, we are pushing the boundaries. We're pushing the boundaries of electric mobility, and to do that on a racetrack, I think it's quite exciting. Just seeing the evolutions of the cars is quite impressive, and within 6 years, you know, the cars have become much faster, much more efficient, and really everything that is getting developed here in Formula E is really what we're going to see in the car of the future. But I think the biggest message is really to show that electric mobility can be cool. I definitely think we are changing the world because, you know, all the technology that is being developed right now on the racetrack is happening in the cars as well. You know, we see it with the Taycan. There's technology that we've used in the past, like clean energy and things like that. So I think you can see that and you're part of it. And I think as a racing driver, it's kind of cool. I'm sure when we're going to be older and think back, you know, about the early days of Formula E and see how the cars have evolved, I think we'll be pretty proud. As a Formula E driver, my tip for success in business or in sports: if you want to go fast, go electric.